I need your blunt advice. Wow. So they have asked for my blunt advice. Can you take my bluntness? Can you? Okay, let's jump. I've been dating a lady for about 2 years and I'm planning to get married soon. The thing is, 2 or 3 months after we started dating, she met an older man in his 60s who comes for holidays in Nigeria from Germany. She started going out with him too while we're still together. She confessed that they were intimate at the time and asked for my forgiveness. She says she doesn't love him but just wants to get a better life through him as he promised to take her abroad. She doesn't want me to go. She says I'm the one she loves and she knows her marriage with the man won't last, so I should wait for her. I really don't know what to do. I genuinely want her to travel and I have a chance. Okay, I really want her to travel and have a chance of a great life because she's been supportive many times than I can count. So I feel I owe her some sort of loyalty or something like that. But I know I am angry with the entire situation. Please, what's your strongest, unbiased advice? I like the fact that you decided to ask me for my really advice. So I'm not going to paint it. Okay. Other than the man from Germany, there's another one from the UK she's frolicking with too. But she keeps telling me she's keeping them around for money. In short, I think she just flirts with guys with some money. I don't think I'm doing badly financially, I should add. My monthly take home is 80,000 naira. Should I let her go or keep faith with her? I'm 31, she's 23. She's even 23. Small picking on the pool. Oh my god. You asked for my blunt advice and I'll be blunt. And I wish she was listening to me. Now, this is not even about you right now. I will tell you the advice, but let me just tell you something little about her. So, beyond being angry, I want you to be more than angry. I want you to see her as your sister. If your sister was involved in something like this, what will you tell her? And that's what I'm going to be telling her. But I won't do much on her before I get to you. She's playing with fire. She's playing a dangerous game, very dangerous. How many men, this idea of I'm just with him for his money. If you're a woman out there and you're with a man for his money, now you they lose. Oh. I'm being honest with you, especially under this kind of condition. He's in his 60s, he comes to Nigeria for the holiday, he has a family, and you're around him and you think, he's the one that is a fool and you're the one that is wise because you're making money from him. This has something to do with whether she has a relationship or not. Even though she's single, like single Pringle, no relationship. If you want to be with him, if you want to be with someone, be with the person, irrespective of their age and class or whatever it is. Okay, so I wanted to say there is nothing wrong, but you guys will understand what I mean. What I mean is if a 20-year-old who is a consenting adult decides to be with a 60-year-old who is also a consenting adult, right? Under all circumstances, if all things are being equal and they choose to be together, there's nothing wrong with it if they genuinely want to be with each other. However, that's like if you want to have a relationship, grow it into something serious. But if one person is using the other person, then there's a problem. And especially for the woman, you're the one that is, going out with someone that age and that pedigree because you just want money. You're joking with yourself. You're playing with fire. So I think that she should call herself to order. So it is. So from now, I think when you want to talk to her in the sense that she's destroying herself, she's ruining herself, and they're talking about the fact that she's with somebody else in the UK. In fact, she just follows men for money. I put it to you that she's also jobless. To be honest, I don't know. You can text me back to know whether to tell me whether I'm right or wrong. She's jobless, or she could be a student. I don't know, but she doesn't have a clear-cut ambition. Because someone who has a clear-cut ambition will not have time for all these things. And then she's saying that she wants to marry him and go abroad. So if she marries him, where does that put you? For money? No, now. It's not going to work. So she wants to marry him so that he would take. What if he's also deceiving her? and playing with her, knowing that if I tell her, say I go carry her go abroad, she go fall for me. What if that's what's going on? So if she really, 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 really genuinely wants to be with him, then let her be with him and go and marry him and be happy. But if she wants to use him, then she's playing with fire because she's too young. How can a 23-year-old be using her life to gamble? How much is this money? Like, how much is the money really? How much is this money really that she doesn't think that, you know, if she works hard with you, it can happen. But let's assume it can never happen with you. Let's assume she can actually find a younger person who makes more money. Like, why put your life on the line? I'm giving this as a background so that I'll be able to now talk to you now, to you. This lady, just leave her. I'm saying this because she will, I'm sorry, but she's not satisfied. Even though this 60-year-old and this her other whatever in the UK, even though they are able to give her a certain type of comfort and all of that, she will look for another person another time that is richer. Even though she just think for a minute that someone like that is able to actually go on with this plan, find a way to break up with him, bring you in, make you comfortable, maybe get you a job. Think about the quality of life you're going to be living. You're going to forever be under her. That's the truth. It will become okay if she starts going after other men. And you will deceive yourself and think that, she used the man for this, so now I think she will stop. She will not stop. It's only the Holy Spirit that can help her. It's only God that can help her to stop. She's not ready to stop. Both men don't currently have family. They are divorced with kids from their previous marriages. She works as a hotel receptionist and has a shop already. Okay. She's giving the marriage 5 years stop. See, forget that thing. We cannot. We. What are you going to be doing for 5 years? How old are you? You're 31, so you're going to be waiting for someone for 5 years. See, if you're my brother, you're asking to be blunt. I'm going to be blunt. Don't just let her go. She loves you and all of that. Let her choose. Let her choose what she wants out of her life, right? So yeah, okay. Now listen. Somebody who works right and has a shop already. I think that is a lot. I think that's okay for somebody. It's open. Sorry, I thought she was jobless and she does not even have an ambition for herself. But she has a job and she has a shop. Someone who has a shop and has a job, that's okay. That's okay for somebody to grow. For 23, what was I doing in my life when I was 23? My sister, she has achieved a lot in her life, in my opinion. For a 23-year-old who has a shop and has a job together, I don't know whether she went to school, but let's assume she has even gone to school and graduated. If I see her, I will give her kudos. She has done well, because there are a lot of people who are out there that have not done this, that wish to do this. When I was 23, I was still chopping my father's money. So it's commendable what she has done for herself so far. However, she should focus on building her life and leave men. No, not in that way. She should follow you. You're a man, right? She should pursue being with a man that she can build something with and build family with. She should stop using men for money, because it would have a negative effect on her. I would want her to stop it. So maybe you can have a conversation with her and tell her that I'm scared for you. I'm scared of the dangers. There are men who are, now you're giving this marriage 5 years tops. Now these people, just imagine. See, let me tell you something. Anybody that is willing to hurt somebody else just to make you happy does not genuinely love you. Let's be honest. These men are divorced. I don't know why. First of all, let's not even go into whether they're really divorced or not, because we know your gender when it comes to that thing and that matter. I don't want to go into whether they're really divorced or not. They may just be also playing her, but let's leave that aside. Let's assume they are really divorced. So these men are divorced. They have gone through the pain and heartbreak of divorce and the hurt of divorce. She wants to go in, pretend that she likes them, and divorce them again. So she's going to be living with herself that she's going to punish somebody. I have a problem with it. Someone who is okay with hurting other people, when the love is no longer shacking her, it will also be okay to hurt you too, because she's used to hurting people. She knows how to hurt people. It's a risk, to be honest. I think it's a risk. And who told you that she's going to give that in 5 years top? What if she ends up liking this person? What if she wants to keep it going? So imagine that she'll not have to be lying to you, lying to the person. She's going to be putting these men through. Put yourself in their shoes. She's going to be putting this man through pain. I'm saying that if all things are equal and what they're saying is true, she's going to be putting this man through pains. So I have a problem. So this has nothing to do with whether, oh, she's going to come back for you, or your 5 years tops. And see, forget this person is going to hurt somebody. The moment you tell me that, we're all different, right? If you tell me, if you give me a gift, and that's your, like, if you give me your last 2K, I'll most likely reject it. Because how am I going to collect your money and be happy knowing that you are left stranded? No. So people should not find it easy to leave other people stranded. So her plan is to get into a man's life that has been through hurt and pain and put him through that hurt and pain a second time. So her name, just because of her own selfish gain, that's wrong now. That's not fair. And I don't want you to be an accomplice to that. Because when the repercussion comes, it will touch you too. That's the truth. It will touch you. You will collect to forget it. And God forbid she's dealing with a violent person. The person we want, as you know, our broad people, they will want to pick a gun, shoot you, shoot her. And I'm just trying to paint all the worst case scenarios. Don't involve yourself in such evil, please. I find it very despicable. Don't involve yourself in it. And talk to her like a younger sister that this path she's treading is a dangerous path. Very dangerous. Very, very, very dangerous. I don't want to talk too much. I'm blunt with you. I'm not blunt with her. If she's not listening to me, hey, what I'll have told her is different. But you asked me to be blunt, so I'm painting the picture on every side. But if you want to still respond, you can still respond. Your chat is in front of me. But please, don't be an accomplice to being a wicked person. I beg you. Talk to her, tell her that you don't want. So whether and let her go. That's if she decides to continue with this behavior, let her go. But if you talk to her and she realizes that what she's doing is a dangerous path, at different points in our lives, we all have our days of ignorance. Maybe her 23-year-old brain, she feels it's okay. She didn't see it like that. So you can explain everything I've explained to you right now, and she may understand, she may repent of it and say, oh, I never knew that this was what I was getting myself into. And then she decides to just turn a new leaf and quit and all that. She'll be grateful for you that you're able to walk her through that path. But she still insists that that's what she wants to do with her life. I don't think you should go ahead with her, because I don't want you to be an accomplice. See, we all deserve to be happy and peaceful. I know you want to live your life in peace and like peace, joy. You want to be able to sleep and wake up and know that you're not the reason. Life is already hard. Don't make it more difficult for yourself. That your small money that you're receiving, this abroad, you will still go if you still want to go. That's the truth. You will still go. You will still go. It's not that hard. It's hard sometimes when you look at it from the outside. Hey, abroad, but you will still go. There are people who have traveled out of the country without spending a penny. There are people who God has just blessed. You don't want to be under that kind of woman, because that you'll be under her. Sorry to say, if she eventually relocates, divorces her husband and invites you over, the West is a society where the women are on top. You'll be under her. She will show you your own shege. You cannot escape it. Your turn they come. So please talk to her. Let her change. The man from Germany is a womanizer. So she's saying that the habit will break up the marriage. What should I do? Are you interested in this deal? You sound like you're interested in this deal. Yeah, is it a mutual deal? Are you really confused, or you know what you want? Your eyes today. But I say your eyes today. The one man is a womanizer. Leave him alone. She should leave him. Okay, that's the reason for marriage. What if he's a womanizer because he went through heartbreak? Just what if? And now he sees this woman that he really likes. He has found the one who rocks his world, and he chose to stay faithful. It's possible. And let me tell you, the typical average woman out there, a woman does not mind sharing a man who provides with another woman. I mean, average woman, don't get me wrong. A lot of women, let me put it like this for somebody who will not come for me. A lot of women, they will tell you that, if you like, let him go out. So far he can provide for me. So far he can. A lot of women are like that. And this particular woman looks to me like someone who can be like that. I don't know her, so please. I really know her, but it's possible that a lot of women are like that. That's why polygamy is, even some women don't like it, but some men practice polygamy, and some women would rather get married and be, we know the story now, be a 6th wife, be a 7th wife, than to get married to a small boyfriend that is still struggling and broke because he has money to spend on her. So she may think that, oh, that's the reason 5 years stops. You can't tell what will happen in 5 years. So I think she should quit that. My interest is that she should stop that lifestyle, unless maybe the thing that you are, like I said earlier. It's loyalty. I'm not interested in the deal. She's been there for me a lot financially. Good. If you are loyal to her, you should be loyal enough to the point where you are interested in dragging her out from something that is capable of destroying her. This thing will destroy her. You don't want somebody who has helped you, who has loved you, who has done everything for you to be destroyed. So please try and get her out of this thing that can destroy her, because it will destroy her. That's the truth. It will. There's some things that you do to some people, they will not it's well for you, it's well for your children. It will destroy her. And if you're going to be with her on the deal, it's going to affect you too. Tell her to stop that lifestyle. She doesn't stop. Don't be an accomplice to her evil. Leave her. You're asking me to be blunt, and I'm being blunt.